Hello, my amazing artist. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to draw a face. We're going to focus on proportion. When you hear the word proportion, that means the relative size of objects. So since we're drawing a face, we're going to focus on how our facial features are related to one another and the sizes that they are. Alrighty, so write your name on your paper and flip it over. To begin, let's draw our head. To start, you're going to draw a circle. Now, see how many times I'm going around creating a circle? I'm drawing really light until it's about right. Next step, find about the middle of the circle and draw a long line. It's going to look like a lollipop. Next, you're going to draw a curved edge, and it's going to be on the left and the right, and it's going to curve down to create the sides of our face. Our faces are not circles, they are more of an oval shape. So this is just one way to draw an oval to get about the right shape of our head. While you're watching this, you might need to pause at any moment. But once you've created the basic shape of your head, let's look at where to put our facial features. So if this is my whole, this is the entire head, find about the middle point. So from the top to the bottom, find the middle, and that is going to be where our eye will go. So I'm just writing a little note here so that I remember. And take your pencil and you're going to draw a straight line, a very light line. This will be erased eventually. So a very light line about halfway through. That's where I will be drawing the eye. Then go halfway in between that point and the bottom of your head, and that's where you will draw your nose. So the nose is 1/4 the way from the top of your head to the bottom. And again, just draw a very straight, very light line just to mark where the nose will go. And then look from that point down halfway to the very bottom, and that is where we will draw our lips. So our lips are actually 1/8 of the way from the bottom to the top of the head. And draw a light line there so you can measure where it's going to go. Alrighty, friends, these are just lines to help us know where to put our features. So let's jump in and start to draw our eyeball. So looking halfway in the middle of the head, we're going to draw our eye. I kind of always guess where to put the eye, but I know it's going to be halfway between the line in the middle and then the edge of my head. So I draw a curved line on the top and then a curved line on the bottom. That creates kind of a football shape. Then, to know where to put your next eyeball, you need to measure the length of your eye. I'm actually using my pencil. It's from the tip to the yellow part. And then I need to use it like a ruler. So find that distance. I'm going to put a little mark there. That's where the beginning of my eye will be. And then to know where it will end, well, again, I use my pencil as my ruler. And then I just connect by drawing a curve on the top, curve on the bottom. Now, I will come back and add details, but I'm just going to focus on placing my features first. So let's do the nose. When I am drawing the nose, it needs to be 1/4 of my head if I'm looking from the bottom to the top. So I'm going to draw a little curve, and then I go from the corner of my eye down, corner of my eye down. That's going to help us know how wide our nostrils should be. The edges of our nose there, the nostrils. So I just know now this is kind of my boundary. I don't want to go any really wider than that, but I also don't want to go too skinny. And then I just draw a simple little curve on the bottom for the tip of my nose. And then to make the bridge of my nose, which is the part that goes up in between your eyes. You could make that a little skinnier. Some of us have wider noses, bigger noses, smaller noses, longer noses, skinnier noses. So this is just one way to kind of place your proportions correctly. Okay, next let's draw the lips. So I know that my lips are going to be about where that line is. So I'm just drawing a little curve. That's actually going to be the top lip. Then I'm going to find the middle of my eye, draw down and just draw little marks. That's going to be my sides of my mouth. Okay, and then I'm going to start connecting that. This is going to be my top lip. Then I need to go down, do kind of a curved line there for my bottom lip. And you'll see that I'm just kind of playing with creating this shape. But at least I know where my boundaries are. So use the middle of your eyes to know where the sides or the corners of your lips should be. All right, then I'm going to draw the iris. The iris is the colored part of your eye. It is the same height as the eye that we drew. But here I'm just kind of sketching where the proportions are. Now notice my head shape looks a little strange, so I'm going to go in on the sides and start to define the edge of our head there. It goes in a little bit where right next to our eyes are. And then also defining that chin is going to make your face look a lot more realistic. And then once you get a good feel for the correct shape based on your features, just make that line a little bit darker is really going to step it up a bit there. Okay, friends, and we're almost done here. Last thing I want to teach you is to draw a very simple ear. So your ear is about right where the eye is and goes down to the bottom of your nose. I just draw a little curved line that goes out, and it kind of looks like a question mark almost. And that's just how I draw the simple outline of my ear. And then I'm going to draw the same shape on the inside. That's just going to make it look a little more realistic. And then it wouldn't be a complete face if we didn't have some sort of an eyebrow drawing. Eyebrows are just right above your eyes, not too high. And there's so many different ways to draw eyebrows. I really just want you to practice on where your features need to go this week. We will look into how to draw more details for your face coming up. So I encourage you to practice drawing the proportion of a human face this week. If you would like a little extra work, you could go and add more details, things like hair, eyelashes. Maybe you want to add some clothing, some accessories, really make this look like you. That would be awesome. We will look really into how to do that next week. This week is all about proportions. Okay, have fun.